have a life because of rugby. That's why I just to be the coach. I need a gift for the rugby back when I can do.
If you weren't playing rugby, what would you be doing?
I can't think of myself without rugby.
Not an awful lot to do. It took me a bit of getting used to because I used to go to Bristol quite often.
So I worked with China a couple of years ago, and we spent quite a bit of time in Bangkok. I think it was 6 weeks in total due to COVID situation in China. So we did a bit of training against Thailand and met a few of their staff and various coaches, so got to know them. And with previous coach leaving, an opportunity came up, and I spoke to them regarding that, and fortunately ended up in the role and really enjoying it. All the players in China are full-time, a little bit different for our players. A lot have jobs and are studying as well. So many of the girls actually work really hard outside of rugby and provide for their families. So really proud of the efforts and commitment they make to work and also train essentially full-time, but they're also earning a living to provide for their families. So I think that's quite a remarkable thing to do. People I've known in the past playing rugby in England, that'd be sort of an impossible situation. So quite inspiring, the stories around a lot of the girls that they work for their families first and foremost, and then perform for Thailand Rugby. So they do get paid through the TRU, and I would also love it that if we could be full-time and the girls wouldn't need to worry about university and things like that. But I think their study is really important for the girls at university. They're 18, 19 years old, so I know from playing myself that your career could end at any moment, so do really push the importance of university on them.
The chance that the girls will be able to provide that for their families through rugby?
I'd like to think so in the future. That's certainly a long-time goal, bringing more eyes on the game, more sponsorship opportunities, things like that. Obviously, it's progression, so if we can perform well in the World Series, it brings more eyes on us. And like I say, it's about finishing the top 4 of the Challenger Series first, so we get at least an opportunity to play against the best teams in the world.
My name is Ki. I'm from Thailand. I'm player rugby women of Thailand. Playing for about 15 years. I think it's fun for me. New experience, new friends, make me enjoy my life.
You play rugby and work, or in study, or just play rugby?
Now I'm play rugby and work together. Yeah.
And what's your work?
I can work everywhere right now. Yeah. When I go to have competition, yeah, I can continue my work.
Oh, you work online?
Yeah, I work online.
Is it hard to find a balance between rugby and work?
I think it's quite hard, but I have to manage myself and organize myself, my life. Yeah, it's quite hard. It's my opinion. We have to try very hard to play rugby. The young girl, they don't have a job like me. Yeah, they still only playing rugby.
I be a physiotherapist almost 15 years right now, and work with the girl just almost 1 year. Study in the university. We have a university game. For the first day, I still feel it's dangerous sport. But when I learning more and understand more about the game, it's a good sport because the fair game and everyone have spiritual to don't fight to each other outside the game, just heavy in the game. So I think it's have a good heart and good game to see, and more excited for me too. So I really love rugby.
Level of rugby is great. So in the first leg of the World Challenger Series, we finished 7th. Would like to finish a bit higher in the next competition. But the standard is really good, and the skill set that a lot of the girls have is unbelievable. Internationally, if you were to take the teams from the World Series and where we finished in the first Challenger Series, would be ranked 19th in the world. There is no 15-a-side game in Thailand for women, yeah. So just focusing on 7s.
Why do you think that is?
I think that's due to not having a large player pool and player selection, and also due to the size of the players that we have. I think having a 15 side would be very difficult.
What's kind of like the strengths and the assets?
I think strength is speed and skill. We've got a very skillful bunch, and our wingers in particular are very quick, and just want to build on that and how we can improve and push up those rankings. We performed very well. We finished 3rd in the last Asian series. A lot of competition amongst ourselves, Hong Kong, Japan and China. I'd say China are slightly ahead at the moment. They won the first leg of the Challenger series and performed very well. So we want to get to a level where we're winning the Asian series.
The Thai women team, they have a more discipline, and they are showing up how strong they are. They can beat two big girls in the different country. Even they have just only a few squad in the team, and they got some easy drills. They always ask coaching like, can I get more harder to let them improve more, because they want to beat every team. Rugby is the one sport that can teach you to be understand life, getting more stronger and respect to each other and help each other as a team.
They say I'm young, they say I'm dumb, but what they don't know, it's where I've been and who I am, all the ways I've grown. Blood and the sweat, tears and regret made me hard as stone. On my own, on my own. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one, I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one, I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Do a double take, see me on fire, see that I can't break. Knew I'd be great, knew I would rise through all of the pain. All of the love, start with it now, keeper of all faith, never changed.
Hi, my name's Darren. I'm from South Africa originally, born and bred in Cape Town. Lived there up until the age of 24. Big rugby fan since a young age, and moved to Thailand at the age of 24. I was on holiday actually, and I went to Phuket, and I got offered a job in Phuket. And I kind of turned it down because I was from a family back home, and big family, and I basically turned it down saying I can't live on an island, thinking it's not normal. And then after 2 months I called the company back and I said, okay, I'll take the job, and I decided to take the adventure at 24 years old to run a sports and recreational center for professional athletes for triathlon, tennis and swimming. And I kind of fell in love with the people, the food, the enjoyment of just living, and how easy it is. Coming from South Africa is not easy. I was a school teacher back in South Africa, and it's not easy teaching in a government school. Just a stressful job, and a 24-year-old being stressed is not healthy for anyone. So basically I just enjoyed the lifestyle of it, and that's why I've stayed. And I've just made it home. Then after 5 years of living in Thailand, I got approached by the Thai national team saying, would I like to play Thai national? All I had to do was live here for 3 years back in the day. And now it's turned to 5 years. So once you've done 3 years in the country, you can play any sport for the nationality. Women's are probably the top 3, I think, in the 7s. You have Japan, Korea, which are still very good teams. The men are still building there. The men, like I said, they lack the coaches, the funding. It's Asia Rugby doesn't get a lot of money. Thinking of South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, be able to pay players, to be able to pay coaches. That's the main thing, is to be able to pay coaches. My first 2 years I played in Phuket. It was very small. I started a team in Phuket by just advertising on Facebook that anyone wanted to play touch rugby, come down and meet at this field, and 30 guys turned up from all over the world. We had about 10 nationalities turn up at the first training session, which was pretty exciting, and we just played a bit of touch rugby. We got involved in an orphanage there called Asia Center Foundation, and I started helping out with them, coaching rugby with the kids, basically like Naksu in Bangkok, but we did the same in Phuket. Just built a team there out of nothing, and we basically played rugby to support the kids of an orphanage from Asia Center Foundation. A lot of the kids only start in high school, 13, 14. When you think of rugby countries, Southern Hemisphere and Europe, they start at the age of 5 and 6. So you're learning the basics from a young age. And from Thailand side, they're only learning the basics at 13, 14. So by the time they reach 20, senior rugby, they're still going through the basics, which is kind of tough because it's not a push sport, it's not a national sport. Even it's the whole of Asia. There's no good, like a solid Asian rugby team because of the whole age thing. All kids get pushed to football, soccer at a young age, not rugby yet, but they are trying to make it work slowly but surely. When I joined Bangkok Rugby and Extreme Sports Gear, it's always been part of Naksu, and we look after the kids basically and get them involved in playing rugby. If they play the sport, they get to be looked after us by raising funds. So this is why we have the tournament. We try to raise at least $1 million baht profit, and that kind of looks after the kids for the year, and just giving them life skills and teamwork. It's an orphanage. They all live in a boys' home. They're just used to each other, but giving them the field to be outside and just let loose on the field. You say, here's a ball, go have fun. It's a good release for the kids, I think, and they love it. They see all the rugby players, they like watching good players, and they all choose a player on the field. I like number 10, they'll just follow him all day, and they want to be like that. It gives them something to look forward to in the future. A few try out for the Thai national team, but like I said, they start at a late age, especially our kids. But we have got bursaries for kids that go to universities. If you're playing rugby, you get a bursary, so they're getting they can study for free basically, but if they play rugby, I think that's our biggest accomplishment with those kids.
Has rugby changed throughout the country? Obviously there's quite centralised in Bangkok.
Yeah, I would say Bangkok's the main place because there are more universities, more clubs. The provinces are too small. The schools just don't do it. They just can't. They don't have the players for it, and they don't the coaching staff too. When I joined the Bangkok Bangers, we had probably about 30 members, and now we're at members of 120 people. We're fielding 5 teams this weekend. It's like your family away from your family. Like having 120 people. We have 90 people coming tonight to this venue from our club, which is just represented from girls over 35s, over 45s, our men's team. It's just, and you build such close bonds with people that you see almost 3-4 times a week. It's like having your family. Yeah. This will be my 10th Bangkok 10s. 2 as a player and 8 as an organizer. And I love doing it, getting all the teams involved. This year will be the biggest. We have 114 teams from all over the world. Touch rugby, 50 kids teams, men's contact, over 35s contact, over 45s contact. So it's a big event. Celebrating my 10th one, I think I'm going to enjoy it and play some good rugby. And organizing is tiring, but it's fun. I think the connections you make through the sport is just totally different. You see guys once a year, and every time you see them, being a men's team, a women's team, or a youth team, it's like you've seen them forever, every day. It's nice to see them. It's exciting. As you'll see tonight with all the teams rocking up, it's a good vibe. It's a good event. Everyone's here for a good time.
yeah, it's just a great mix, it really is, and we're blessed that there's such a high interest in our tournament. It's amazing to have this here in Thailand. We seem to be putting this country on the map when it comes to rugby now through the 10s, and it's a tournament everybody wants to come to. I'm already getting teams registered for 2025, and we're probably sold out before I even get the invitations out. So we're super blessed. I mean, you think about 18 years ago, geez, when we started with one pitch, it was a different ball game back in the day. But 16 teams, now we're up to 100 teams. And I think, for us, that's one of the things we really tried to focus on, is like including the youth with all the age categories, making them feel part of a real international tournament, with all the age grades and all that. And I can see that the kids they'd go watch some of these older teams play, some of these really high-level teams play, and the girls and the boys, and they're just like, eyes are wide open, and it creates a bit of excitement, and it gives them something to strive towards in the future. When they can, watch really high-quality rugby live.
All Black amongst us this time round.
Yeah, it just happened. A good mate of mine, Adam Thompson, was looking to, have a little bit of a stint here in Thailand and do some coaching and some clinics and things like that. And he hit me up, and I said, Adam, well, yeah, perfect timing. You could come to Thailand for a week, and you can do some camps for children and school-age kids, and we can also, following week, can have a run with a few teams here in the Bangkok 10s, which he's done. He's played for probably 2 or 3 teams since he's been here. He loves it. It's great. It's a great family event. We don't have those too often in Thailand, and so it's just great seeing the community supporting us.
Hi, my name is Pat. I'm currently playing for the Thai national team. I started playing rugby since I was like 9 years old, and then I keep playing that. I keep playing rugby till I'm 13, and then I got a scholarship for 2 years to study in Nelson, New Zealand.
I've been playing rugby since I was 16 back in high school in the UK, and started playing in Thailand when I was 24, I think. So it's been like 3-4 years now.
Hi, my name is Raisam. Now I'm a forward for the 7th Nation now. I play for Navy and OV teams as well. I started playing rugby here at school, at Marshall School, when I was like 9 years old, and I'm still playing now. I started playing national team when I was in high school.
I feel very grateful to play. I want to play for the national team since I was a kid. Yep, and one of my dream and my dad's dream is to play rugby for Thailand. Yep, and still keep playing and building that up to make it better for Thailand.
Originally, I went to the UK to play football as like my main sport. Obviously, I go there to study and stuff like that. But after I got a lot bigger, so they put me in prop in rugby. It's like, no, you play rugby, like no more football for you. And then I started playing from that time on.
How does rugby in New Zealand compare to Thailand?
They are way more competitive. All the people there are way bigger, way stronger, more athletics. Yep, due to like their genetics and stuff. Compared to Thailand, we are slightly different. We're smaller. We're not as strong as them. For the past 2 years, we've been doing a lot of like weightlifting and to make our body stronger, to be able to play in the higher level.
So the similar thing in the UK and in Thailand is that after the game, you go for like a pint of beer after the game, right? And in Thailand as well, even though we are different teams, we try to kill each other on the pitch. After the game, we're smiling, we're shaking hands, and we left everything on the pitch. After that, we go out, we drink, we celebrate, and life goes on.
Rugby is like my family. All of my friends, all of my brothers, they are like playing rugby.
We growing up playing rugby, and we have a really strong family in rugby in Thailand. I really appreciate my life and that I've played rugby for so many years in Thailand. I've seen a lot of kids growing up playing rugby, like a lot more kids playing.
You could play like a Phuket 10, you could play Pattaya 10, there's Chiang Mai 10s, La 7s, Sulin 7s. So there's a lot of rugby outside of Bangkok.
I have to say that in Thailand we're not making as much money as we need to play in Thailand. So yeah, the second job is really important if you want to keep playing rugby.
I work as well, but my work is I run my own business, so I have time for weight training and come to school and watch for the kids sometimes.
What's your business you run?
I'm doing about gardening and farming. But now it's off season, so I have to do a lot of work before it's on the season.
Asian Games is basically, the easiest way to put it is the Olympic for the Asian countries. There's only 8 teams, so the best 8 team in Asia. But yeah, ranking wise we are like 9th or 10th in Asia.
We just won the Asian trophy last year. We got promoted from Division 2 to Division 1. So in this year, at the end of this year, we need to play for the Division 1, which is where Hong Kong, Singapore, Korea, and yeah, all the good team in Asia will play. One day I want to see Thailand in the World Cup and in the 7 series.
Hi, my name is Thanyavit. Can call me Ye. Thai coach for Thai national team for the 7 men's team and coach for the Thai Navy rugby. I play rugby more 20 years old and I play for the national team more than 10 years.
When you were playing for Thailand, did you win many competitions?
Yes. Just like the 15 championship at the Malaysia. We beat the Malaysia at the Malaysia Stadium. It's proud for me. It's good memory for us. You can see so many teams from the south, from the east, from the eastern and the middle of Thailand. Because TRU Thai Rugby Union is a support every team, and they send the player, send the coach for the teaching every team. It's very fantastic. We just saw thank you Thai Rugby Union.
Women's rugby look like in Thailand?
Very difficult for the select the player. Women not play rugby not too much.
What is special about Thai rugby?
We have fast, we have the big heart, we have the never give up. That's why we just want to fight with him. I think we can fight him. And I just told my player every time, you must proud for the jersey. You must proud every time when you wear the jersey for the Thailand. When you play just 100%, just represent your country. We never give up and we want to win every time when you play for the jersey.
What's the most important competitions for the national team?
Asian Series 7. The last one go to the Division 1. It's a big tournament for us for this year.
What are your goals?
Stay alive in the Premier League. Last year, we just promote to the Premier League. It's a good moment because we play for the Division 1 8 years. That means I include the 2 years for the COVID already. 8 years we go to the Division 1. Now we just promote to the Asian Series for the Premier League. I don't want to go back for the Division 1 anymore. If he play well, give the job for him. Just like to be the Navy, to be the police, to be the army. We will improve. We not stop here. We just improve. we can do it.
It's like the next steps for rugby in Asia.
Yeah, definitely. I think getting more people involved, more people aware of the product, pushing it, in terms of television coverage, sponsorship, and just getting more and more people involved. I would love for the World Series to have a look at maybe having Thailand as an event in a country that would grow the sport. Obviously, we have one leg of the Asian Series is in Bangkok, but I think a competition out here in Thailand for the World Series would get a lot of people in Thailand interested in the game of rugby, and I think it'd be a fantastic place for people to come and watch the sevens as well. With there being no 15s game, sevens is what everyone knows when it comes to rugby over here, and hopefully we can get sevens more well recognised throughout Thailand, get more and more people involved. The university tournaments are great fun to go to, and there's more players that we can pick from. We've got a very young squad at the moment, and I think things are really promising.
Last time they got 4th ranking on the qualified Olympic. Even we have just few squad in the team. If we have more squad, like have more player come in, get into the squad to training, and we can pick up more about the player who have a talent, I think we have chance.
With the right people, it could change. I think a rugby mind, coaches, and funding.
Because the school rugby just building for the basic. If the basic not good, if the physical not good, national team not good. If the school strong, national team strong. If school not strong, national team not strong. It's very important. Just go together. My school is very strong, because my school is a virtual college, just teaching about rugby when I still young.
All right, and do you have any final messages for young people that want to play rugby?
Yeah, I just want people to get down, get involved. If they want to come and watch, that'd be great. There's certainly a lot of opportunities at schools, at universities. The more people we can get along, the better. And like you said, Bangkok 10s in a few weeks will be a great advertisement for rugby in Thailand.
ว่าพี่ก็คืออยากจะเชิญชวนให้น้องๆเนี่ยค่ะมาเล่นรักบี้บางทีมันไม่ได้เปิดโอกาสในเรื่องงานของเรามากเท่าไหร่แต่ว่าในเรื่องของการ manage ชีวิตตัวเองหรือแบบการได้มีสังคมดีๆตรงนี้รักบี้มีเยอะค่ะได้มีโอกาสไปแบบเดินทางไปเที่ยวหลายๆประเทศเนี่ยค่ะแล้วก็มีเพื่อนมากมายตรงนั้นมันอาจจะเป็นโอกาสที่ดีสำหรับเราในอนาคตได้ค่ะ
Rugby in Thailand is fun. It's a good time. Do what you want to do and enjoy it. Don't let things hold you back in sport, in work, in life. If you want to travel, travel. If you want to play sport, go play sport. If you want to do whatever you want, do what makes you feel happy. I think don't let things hold you back. And I've been like that my whole life. I'm only child. If I want it, I'm going to get it, and I push myself till I get it. So basically, don't hold back. Go for it.
You keep improving yourself, and one day you will be in the national team. You'll be great players.
Keep on rugby. Keep playing with your friends and like your brother. Keep going.
Never give up. Believe in yourself.